Hey everyone, UCS Productions or Adam here. Welcome back to the channel. This is week 5 of building the Bad Batch Battle in the Canyon, and yes, we are back. It's been a couple of weeks, but what I want to do is just spend a couple of minutes explaining to you guys where I've been. So first of all, the main reason I haven't made a episode in 2 weeks is not because I haven't wanted to or haven't been bothered or anything. It's purely and simply because I've had a lot of trouble with Royal Mail and Bricklink over the last couple of weeks. I still have a couple of parcels that are in the mail. I actually have one £30 Bricklink order that was lost by Lego, and I have since been refunded for that, which is fantastic, but it was lost, which has obviously postponed a lot of the bricks that were meant to be coming. And third of all, I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, all good things, but it's just taken up a lot of my time. But we have some orders that have come in, some very important orders. Episode 5 was going to be, and luckily still is going to be, about the build of the custom gunship that I'll be incorporating into this mock, and also the Bad Batch Lego minifigures that I have got for this mock. So, as some of you might already know, I've actually already done part 1 of the build of that custom gunship, which I'll show you now. It's a fantastic build. It's from M5 Builds, and it is his fully custom gunship, and I chose it just because of how good the scale is and how detailed it is and how well finished off and smooth it is. It cost a pretty penny, but I am still waiting for 1 or 2 orders, and hopefully they will be coming today. Anyway guys, all that being said, I want to show you guys what I have planned for this week's episode. I got this in the mail today. It's basically mood lighting. I've never used it before, and what I'm thinking is, with my mock, I've got 2 different designs that I'm thinking of going for. So either I'm going to be using this design here, where it's tile and plate, and I'll build it up in little hilly areas and maybe use some reddish brown for mounds and stuff. And I would carry that all the way across here to the other side of the canyon and all the way down. Or the other option is that I use a completely flat surface here. I break all this away, and I use transparent plates along the bottom with this mood lighting underneath. So I would run it up and down in strips, lay the transparent plates on top, and then I would do like Solid Brick Studios did in his crate mock, make loads of little segment pieces of rocks and lay them on top, and then I would turn the lighting on and it would look like the electric is coming through the floor. Now that would look really cool, but I would not be able to do as much detail on like I would on here. Plus the minifig placement would be very hard, so I'm still debating whether or not to do that. Also, it really depends if I can actually get these lights to sit underneath and work. So this is as far as I've got. This is the remote that you would use to control the lights. Now, this is literally the cheapest and fastest way I have found of being able to make the lighting system work on this. If I go with the lighting, this is the way I would do it. Now, as you can see, these end bits do stick up, so I will need to raise the floor level a bit before I put my floating floor on. But these are so bright, these lights. I'm just going to see now if this works, and I'll do it on camera. So I can change how bright the lights are. Wow. I'm going to show you guys what my idea would look like. So I've just finished putting a bunch of the floor together, just a test floor, not necessarily the final design, but this obviously is not the right color as well. This would be in dark tan, reddish brown and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the light. I do think it's cool, however, I'm not entirely sure that I'm sold on it, if you know what I mean. Like, it could look really good if I do carry that across and detail it properly and, you know, nicely tile it off. So this is the floor design that I've gone with, because I was going to go with using every single piece of floor as a different shape, but I feel the problem with that is if I ever need to lift the floor up or move something round, then I might never get the same piece to fit back in the same slot. And with that many different tiles, it would just be impossible to get the technique right. And I don't want to have like massive cracks in the floor. Like even that really is too big. They aren't necessarily like cracks in the floor, like the electric is on top of the floor, but this is the only way that I've been able to kind of incorporate it. So moving on to part 2 of the episode, we have the custom gunship. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is M5 Build's custom gunship. You can actually find him over on Instagram under that specific name. And if you want to find the instructions for this, you can actually send him a message on private messenger on Instagram asking for the instructions. If you're in the UK, they will cost you, I think, £11 or pretty much about £11. And I think it's $15. This is a fantastic model, guys. Like, I've been shopping around to try and find the right size and shape and detail gunship for this mock, because unfortunately, as glorious as the 2013 gunship is from Lego, it is still too big and not really detailed enough for me. It's going to fit hopefully perfectly into the mock. I will also be doing a part 2. I've actually streamed this already. I did a part 1. I want to get it finished off so next week we can have a proper good look at this set, because it definitely deserves its own video. And I would like to actually do like a comparison between this one and the 2013 one. I think that would be quite cool, a little showcase. I'm not actually going to be using the wings in this mock because in the gunship crash scene of this mock, the wings have already been kind of ripped off and torn apart. So the only bits that I would need is like the big thruster parts on the top. Also, what I would say to you guys is if you do want to go and part this set out, or just any set with white detail showing, to be honest, I would highly recommend a learning curve that I have found is when buying white pieces that are going to be on show, definitely buy new parts. Some of you probably already know this and it's quite simple, but some of you people out there thinking you'll be able to get away with it, trust me, Bricklink is terrible for it. Most colours you can get away with it, but with white, if you buy used white, 9 times out of 10, like especially brick pieces and tile pieces, they're going to be bitten, chewed, completely discoloured, scratched. It's not good, guys. And to be honest, new parts aren't actually all that much more expensive. It's only for special parts like this, which you'll probably be paying a couple of, a pretty penny for, if you will. So that is pretty much all I have to show you guys and tell you about the gunship this week. Anyway guys, moving on to the third and final part of this week's segment of Building the Bad Batch. I'm going to show you guys the long-awaited Bad Batch. Now I have the full 5 members of the Bad Batch, 360-degree decals by my boy Brick Freak. You can go check him out over on Instagram. He does monthly commissions to a certain extent. He's fantastic decal, very reliable, very good quality, and very good shipping times as well. And he does really great prices, so definitely go check him out. And now I want to show you guys the Bad Batch that he has decaled for me personally. I actually won this at one of his auctions in December for about £93.50 or something along the lines of that. And it was honestly a very good price for what he's done. He was able to get me all of the custom molded head prints, and the decals themselves are so detailed. I have all of the weapons for them as well. So I want to put each of them on a podium and give you guys a full 360-degree overview of each minifigure, because I really think that they deserve the limelight, but you can see how fantastic they are. First up we have Tech, and what I love about Tech is the fact that the visor actually can be moved down. And it does look really, really cool like that, but I will put it back up. Now we have Wrecker. Now we have the last member of the original Bad Batch, and I say that because Echo technically wasn't an original Bad Batch member. He was added to the group in the last season of Clone Wars, obviously. So I do consider him part of the Bad Batch, but he's the newest member. So anyway, Hunter comes with his gold knife, which is really cool. That is an official Lego, I believe. And again with the custom head helmet print and mold. Just really nice detail on this. I cannot wait to use them in the mock. And last up we have the newest member of the Bad Batch, which is Echo, and he just looks phenomenal. Again with the 360-degree print, the detail in this is just immense, and what I love most is how Brick Freak was able to just somehow fuse that bionicle arm onto the end of Echo's arm, just like in the universe. I do not know where he got it from or how he did it, but it turned out perfect, and I really love his helmet mold as well. And I really love a little nod on the top right of his chest plate there, the little Lego red skull head. I think that's a really cool nod to Lego, like the Lego version of Star Wars. So that is all of the Bad Batch figures, guys. I hope you enjoyed this section. I didn't want to make it too much about talking, I just wanted you to see the members and just how detailed they are. I'm now going to head over to the outro. So that wraps it up for week 5 of building the Bad Batch Battle in the Canyon, guys. Again, I am sorry that we had a couple of weeks out. Hopefully I can keep on a weekly basis again, either every Tuesday or Wednesday. I will try to be uploading a video. Worst comes to worst, I may miss a week out, but that does not mean that I will be not uploading to the channel, guys, so do not worry. So thank you all so very much for coming back and supporting the channel and watching this video right through to the end. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you did, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and have a fantastic day, guys. I will see you very soon in the next video.